Hi guys, and welcome to the Sheffield Wednesday Watford review. If you could like the video, subscribe to the channel and share the video, that'll do the world of good. And if you want to help fund the channel, donate below the Patreon, the Ko-fi, and there's also PayPal. So we're going to be coming up against Watford, who had just come down from the Premiership, as we all know, and this is a very good test to see where we're at. Granted, it is only the second league game of the season, but at the same time, if you want to game, you want to see where you are against the teams that have come down. So it gives you a chance to figure out where you need to improve or what it can like, because they still got Premiership players. So it'll be interesting to see how we do today. The team news is as followed: Dawson, Lees, Iorfa, Van Aken, Harris, Penny, Lungo, Brown, Bannon, Windass and Rhodes. The subs are Wildmith, Palmer, Shaw, Hunt, Delibashier, Reach and Kachunga. Like that lineup, that kind of thing. Don't change it if it's not broke to a point. But pretty similar lineup to be fair. So let's see how we do, and hopefully we can get 3 points. The more we can get down to 0, the better. We are desperately needing to just pick up many points as fast as humanly possible. So let's see what happens and hopefully get 3 points today at home. So in that first half, we were very solid and we made Watford work. We just seemed to have control, had a lot of the ball, a lot of possession, and just really played very well, getting good boxes in from deep, trying to test the keeper from range. Windass had done it a couple of times, Rhodes had tried it a couple of times, not quite worked. There was a claim for a penalty in that first half with a push on Windass. In the Premiership, that's given. In Championship, it's not, sometimes it is. I've seen them given for it, so it's one of those ones that I completely understand why it wasn't given, but it's one of those ones I've seen it given, so we're lucky in that sense. The only bit that I can say Watford have was when Dawson had a shot at him, he parried it instead of catching it. They went for the rebound, and thankfully for us it was offside. But stuff like that in Dawson's game does worry you. He doesn't sometimes take the ball well, but on that time we were lucky it was offside, and you don't really want to see him parrying it there. Communication wise, he's been fantastic communicating with the players, and he's heard him quite vocal, and the coach had been on the benches for us, have been really communicating well. You can hear him shouting press, get to a man, and it getting taken on board. Brown been immense this game, really made something work. Harry trying to get down that side has done really well as well. Penny taken a while to get into the game, he's not really got into it, so we'll see what happened there. And Lungo done his usual job in the middle of the pitch and just commanding it well. For me, Van Aken's done well as well. But it's one of those things where you see how we're playing, there is something there and we're doing okay. It's one of those games where we've had 6 shots on 6 shots in total, 1 on target, 1 clear-cut chance. We've had 75% passing accuracy, 47 in the attacking third, which is great, and 4 key passes. We are looking good in the first half. We really did. But we've got to keep this up for the second half, and hopefully we can improve. And it's one of those things, Watford might come out in the second half a bit more all gun blading because they've had a rollicking at our time, but let's see what happens. We so far look good. So let's see if we can hopefully continue this into the second half. Second half, both teams were very evenly matched. It got very scrappy in that second half. One of those games where you could tell whoever got this would have been nicking it to win it. And we had some really good chances, some really good save by Dawson. Some of them he failed, and I was like, he could have done a little bit better, but there's some that he did really well on as well. So it's a draw, and I've taken that at the start of this game with Watford just coming down. It shows you where we're at, and they got players to still gel. We had some chances, but nothing really clear cut in that second half. Brown had a header near the end. Reek came on again as a striker, and someone said to me that, oh, he's not a striker, they're not playing a striker. Well, this is 2 games he's come on for a forward, replacing a forward. So for me, they're playing him as a striker. Had a great chance to get Kachunga in, but Kachunga slipped. So they did get into that game, Watford, though. That second half was a lot better for them. They looked a little bit more at it. They went for it a lot more. And we did really well. In games like that last year, we would have probably lost it. So it shows a good toughness and mental side for us. We did play very well for me, but let's see what happens. Hopefully, we can go on to the next game and take it into the next league game, which is against Bristol City. We've got the Carabao Cup on, I think it's Tuesday or Wednesday night, so we've got that to happen as well. So we've got to do that as well. So let's see what happens there. So all in all, good performance, puts us on -8. Would have loved to get the win, so we could have picked up that point deficit even more, but it is what it is. We're on -8 still. And let's go into the next game and see what we can do against Bristol City. But like I said, we have a cup game this week as well. Again, Fulham, which will be a tough game. And I suggest he's probably going to use the kids again. So please like the video, subscribe to the channel, share the video. And if you want to support the channel financially, they'll link to my Patreon, my Ko-fi and my PayPal. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.